Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So yeah, if this is your first time seeing this cute face, please don't make it your last by subscribing, comment if you like this video, and do the needful, subscribe to my channel. So yeah, in today's video I'm going to be talking about how to level up in your 20s, like advice for surviving your 20s. So if this looks like a video that you'll be interested in or you want to watch, so you definitely want to keep on watching this. So yeah, let's get right into the video. So before I get into the tips I'm going to be sharing today, I feel like this topic is something that we need to discuss, because in your 20s we are like not affirmed or sure of what we are going to be doing. We are still constantly searching and looking for what career or what path we are going to follow. So I feel that this video, if it has probably been made by somebody younger or somebody in their 20s, it will have been probably something good for somebody to actually learn from. And that's why I'm making this video, because coming from somebody who is in their 20s, it can actually sink better into young adults. So yeah, I'm going to be going straight into the tips I have for you guys. So yeah, the first tip I'm going to be sharing with you guys is, like, this thing is something I do mention in all my motivational sort of videos. Like, you people should stop focusing on everyone else and stop comparing yourself with other people. Like, stop comparing yourself with others and focus more on who you are. Focus more on yourself. Like, if you keep comparing yourself to people, it will like make you have a low self-esteem. It will mar you or deter you from getting where you're supposed to be. So yeah, you should try as much as possible to stop comparing yourself. When you stop comparing yourself, you actually be able to level up in whatever you do, whatever you plan on doing. So this is the first tip I have for you in leveling up in your 20s. So yeah, the second tip I'm going to be sharing with you guys is, you try as much as possible to stop engaging with toxic people in your life. Like, people who like don't benefit you, people who always try as much as possible to like destroy whatever hard work you put into something, or people who try as much as possible to stop you from achieving your goals. Please make sure you get rid of such people in your life. Toxic people can actually be of more harm to you than good. For you to be successful, you need to like get rid of toxic people as much as you can. As you grow up, you find out that you can't always keep friends forever. Like, so you will drop some along the way, then some will still continue with you, some you will still understand them. So you should try as much as possible. When you see that, yeah, this person is not aligning to the path I want to follow, you should drop them. So yeah, the third tip I'm going to be sharing is, don't let people pressure you into marriage pressure from people. You should try as much as possible to like discard marriage pressure from people. So I have a video on marriage pressure, how to overcome marriage pressure in your 20s. If you'll be interested in it, I'll drop the link right here, up here, for you guys to see. So yeah, marriage pressure, don't let people like force you into doing what you're not ready to do. Don't let people like make you do what you don't want to do. So don't let people force you into marriage. Marriage is not something that you can be forced to do. Like, you should be happy doing it yourself. So you should try as much as possible to like avoid whatever people say or whatever pressure that comes from other people about marriage. So the fourth tip I'm going to be sharing with you guys is, you should take care of your health as much as possible. Like, you should exercise when you can. You should like take note of your nutrition, what you eat, what you feed yourself in your so yeah, like I said, taking care of your health is very important at this stage, like in your 20s, because your 20s set the pace for how the rest of your years is going to be, how your 30s is going to be, how your 40s is going to be, how healthy you're going to be in your 30s, in your 40s, in your 50s. So you need to take care of yourself in your 20s, because you're still young, your immune system is still very good. So you should try as much as possible to work on your health, so that when you reach your 30s and 40s or your 50s, you won't have so much problem concerning your health. So another tip I want to share is that the fifth point I have is you should try as much as possible to learn how to cook. Like, learn how to cook, because when you're young, like teenagers, when we are in our 20s like this, we kind of like feed more on junks. We don't take note of the kind of food that we eat, which is not good. So we need to try as much as possible to like, take note of the food we eat in our 20s. So learning how to cook will actually stop us from eating junks. We want to cook more healthy food. When we cook healthy food, it will make us live a healthier lifestyle. So we should try as much as possible to learn how to cook while in our 20s, so that it will set the pace for a more healthier lifestyle for us. The next point I'm going to be sharing, which is the number 6 point, is you should try as much as possible to travel when you have the means to. Like, if you have the resources to travel around the world, my sister, please do travel. Like, traveling around the world and the enlightenment that comes with it is so freaking good. Like, when you travel around the world, travel around places, anywhere you want to be around the world, you have the money to go. If you have the resources to go, please go. Have a great time, have a swell time. That's what your 20s are for. That is a way to actually level up while in your 20s. Another tip is you should learn to say no and enforce boundaries with your time and attention. Like, when you see that yes, this thing is actually not convenient for you to do, you should learn to actually tell the person no. Don't be afraid that yes, this person will feel bad. You need to actually think of yourself first, whether it is money involved, whether it is your time that is involved. You should try to let them know that your no is no. You should stand on your no. You should say no when you need to. So the 8th point I'm going to be sharing is you should try as much as possible to cut out toxic traits that that won't make you achieve what you set to achieve, or any bad habits that you have. You should try as much as possible to cut them off from your life and adapt or take in good habits. So when you take in good habits, it will make you to be more disciplined, and it make you level up in your 20s. The toxic habits actually don't allow you to grow. So when you try as much as possible to work towards developing yourself to be disciplined. I have a video up here on how to be disciplined in your 20s. If it looks like a video you'll be interested in, then you can click the link up here to watch it. So being disciplined sets the pace for letting you grow good habits. So my 9th point is you should try as much as possible to save in your 20s. I know that. Don't come after me now, just let me talk. Saving in your 20s you don't have to be rich or have your income should be up the roof before you start saving. The more you learn to save, the more it becomes part and parcel of you. You have some chicken change that you spend every day. If you you buy up to 500 naira recharge card to subscribe, if not 1,000 in it. Money, savings, and this topic is something that people don't actually discuss. So we don't know how to save or how to manage our money, how to manage our income. And our 20s is a period whereby we need to cultivate the habit of saving. When you save, then you'll be able to prepare for the rainy days. You'll be able to prepare for the future. So we have apps now. There are mobile apps Dinwo, I can't remember now. I'm going to leave it down here if I remember those applications that when you put your money in them, you won't be able to remove it until a certain time. If you are somebody that is you're not prudent with money, you can actually use such apps rather than rely on yourself and having a bank account that you save your money, that at the end of the day you're going to go withdraw that money back. So those apps are actually kind of better for you to so it's better for you to if you are somebody that is an impulsive spender, you just spend without you can't control yourself by spending. You should try to find a means to develop that habit to save your money while still in your 20s, because your 20s is a period for you to like enjoy yourself. While enjoying yourself too, you need to like, you know, look back and be like, yeah, I can't work forever, so you need to like save for the future. Yeah, another point I'm going to be sharing is discipline. Be disciplined. Try as much as possible to be disciplined. When you're disciplined, you'll be able to like control how you spend. When you be able to control how you spend, then you'll be able to save your money. So discipline has a whole lot to do with leveling up in your 20s. When you're disciplined, then there's absolutely nothing that you can achieve, or there's absolutely nothing that can stop you from achieving your goals. So yeah, I have a video up here that is going to show you, if you want to be disciplined in your 20s, the ways or the things you can do to actually be disciplined in your 20s. I'll leave the link up here for you to watch. So yeah, if you're disciplined in your 20s, there is no way you'll not be able to achieve anything you want to achieve in life. So yeah, another thing that can help you in achieving or leveling up or surviving your 20s is you should plan everything. I can't imagine somebody in this planet Earth not planning what they do before they do them. Like, you need to actually plan. Like, that's what journaling is for. Or you should get a journal or diary, whatever it is, to actually plan out your day. If you don't plan to fail, you fail to plan, like being said. So you should try as much as possible to be a planner. When you're a planner, you achieve whatever you set to achieve. If you notice, people that plan a lot tend to achieve a lot more than people who don't plan, that just act on impulse. So yeah, you should try as much as possible to always plan what you want to do way ahead of time. If you're a YouTuber, you should like, you know, set out a plan for when you want to create your content and when you want to edit it and when you want to get it out to people on YouTube to actually watch it. So when you plan all these things ahead, you actually find it a lot easier to like, you know, achieve your set goals. If you want to like be anything you want to do, you should actually try as much as possible to like plan a way ahead. If you have something to do tomorrow, you should plan it a night before, so that when it gets to that day, you do those things, you execute those things quite easily. Another way you can level up in your 20s is you should educate yourself. If you have the chance to learn a skill, if you have a chance to, you can do, you might be done with your, you know, bachelor's degree, but that doesn't stop you from always continue to upgrade yourself, educate yourself and learn more. Like, if you want to be a YouTuber, you should go and research more on how to be better while, you know, filming your videos. There are quite a lot of things on Google, like Google, you can practically see the shittiest things on Google, like anything, virtually anything on Google. Like, before you ask another person a question, like type it on Google first. You might be surprised at what you get. Like, the answer you get, the answer the person might tell you might even be better than, you know, the answer that Google will give you might even be better than what the person is going to tell you. So yeah, you should use your Google quite a lot. Like, in this age and century that we have, you won't tell me that you have to go ask somebody first before, you know, you get knowledge on what you want to do. Just type the thing on Google, you will get it. So yeah, you should educate yourself, even if take online classes or, you know, any career development program that you see. There are lots of things online now that you can learn about: digital marketing, social media marketing, branding, everything you need to know, business. So you should try as much as possible to try and upgrade yourself. If you're a designer, you should try as much as possible to find ways to like better your craft. If you're a YouTuber, you should also find ways to like learn more and better your craft. So yeah, this is something that is quite important if you want to level up in your 20s. Educating yourself is a big thing. Another tip I have is you should mind the business that pays you. Like, you shouldn't just allow yourself to like be distracted by what other people say. You should actually do what you think will benefit you, do what you think is paying you, is giving you money. Just because people don't like you doing YouTube, people don't like you doing the things you're doing, maybe it's fashion designing, maybe you're a cobbler, if it pays you, like if the thing is giving you money, my dear, just keep on doing it and don't care what other people say. Just keep on minding your own business. Just keep being focused on the business that pays you. Just because people don't like what you're doing, or they don't fancy what you're doing, or they think what you're doing is too low class, so far the thing is giving you money, please don't mind them. Continue what you're doing. Another tip I'm going to be sharing is you should monetize your skill. Like the skill that you have, you should try as much as possible to make it monetary. Like just having a skill is useless, but making it monetary, or making it is something that is going to yield money for you, is quite important. And if you have not gotten to that place yet, or you've not gotten that skill yet, it's not too late. If you're in your 20s, you can still go and learn a skill, something that you think, I'm good at this very thing. You can just go learn more about it. If you're a computer science student while in school, and in school they only teach us like the theoretical aspect and not the practical aspect, you can find something relating to computer science. You can go for graphic designing, making software design, creating apps, software and stuff like that. You can actually go and learn. You can even be a microbiologist or a science student, and you will still like learn how to sew. It gives you an edge over every other person. It makes you stand out. Even if you want to actually do a 9 to 5 job, at the end of the day, the people that want to recruit you will see that yes, you have a skill, you're well equipped enough to be part of them in their institution, or they'll be lucky to have you in that institute. Another tip I want to share is you should network. Like in your 20s, make it the key thing that you are going to do. Like network as much as you can. When you go to a wedding, try to find somebody to attach yourself with, collect their contact, introduce what you do to them. If you don't network, there's no how your business is going to grow. There's no how you are going to grow. Networking is something that actually helps especially in a country such as Nigeria. If you don't know people, there's no way you are going to succeed. You can't succeed if you don't know somebody. So you should be a networker. Network. If you see somebody across the street, like a fine sister, you say, hello sister, fine sister, this is what I do, I'm an entrepreneur, I sew clothes. You might actually be, that person might actually be the train for you getting a lot of customers. You don't know who the person knows, you don't know the person's contact, but by knowing that person, or by getting that person's contact, she will introduce you to more people, and your networking tree will grow. And it might actually help your entrepreneurial skill or your business as well. So networking is key to leveling up in your 20s. Another thing I want to share is you should start refining and divining your circle of friends. Like you should start to sieve out the ones that are not beneficial to you, and retain those ones that are helpful to you. You can't always, like I said earlier, you can't always have the same friends you have dropped some friends from your childhood and you've adopted new friends right now, and there are some friends from your childhood that you still talk, not like you talk, but you are still in contact. You guys are cool even though you don't talk every day. So you should try as much as possible to redefine your circle of friends in general. You should work with like-minded people who benefit you, people you think people in your niche that you think are but for women have this ego, they won't be I can't be the first to come and meet you now and talk to you, or this or that. No. So we shouldn't have such ego that you never know who is important or who might actually be of help for you in the future. So you should try as much as possible to take your networking game to the next level. The another thing I'm going to be sharing for you to level up in your 20s is you should try as much as possible to invest in yourself. Take good care of yourself, exercise, eat good food, treat yourself, buy yourself that designer bag that you want, or you've been wanting to buy that shoe. Do your skincare, take care of your skin, go out and what you crave, eat that thing that you crave for. So yeah, that is another way that you can level up in your 20s. You should invest in yourself, take good care of yourself. When you take good care of yourself, then you'll be happy, you'll be able to find fulfillment, you'll be fulfilled, you'll be content. Another thing you can do to level up in your 20s is you should give back as much as you can. Try as much as possible to, like, in the little you earn or in the little income you have, you should try as much as possible to actually give back to other people. Do charity when you can. You don't have to have $1 million or before you can actually give back to people. Charity can be in form of the little things, like you can decide to donate your old clothes to people that need them, or help somebody on the streets, or feed somebody you don't know. That's an act of charity, and that's an act of giving back to people. When you give to people, the universe has a way of giving back to you. So that's another way or another tip that you can use in leveling up in your 20s. So yeah, those are the tips I have for leveling up in your 20s. So if you guys find this video helpful, please do like, comment, and put your notification buttons on for more content like this on my channel. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. My name is Magaji Nusrah, and I share content to help new YouTubers grow their channel. Please follow me on this journey by subscribing. And I'll see you in my next video.